Feature Friday.
The freshest.
It's my birthday!
Ladies
back.
and gentlemen, welcome. On a day like today, Waleska was born, and also it was a day like today where we check out K-pop, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
SSERAFIM, happy birthday, mate.
Thank you. Also, Jackson Wang, happy birthday, my boy.
His birthday.
Yeah,
He
no.
released the video on his birthday.
Yes, he did.
Oh, very nice, fair play. We will be checking out GOT7.
Oh, there you go.
Which is, it's not Jackson alone, but it is what essentially made a lot of these boys, isn't
That's
it?
true.
SSERAFIM came back as well with a song called Hot. I think it might be an R&B song or something like that. People are saying that we're really into it. It is 2 minutes and 48 seconds, so what the hell? Then Nmixx.
Which they have the hottest discography, not to make a pun.
In my opinion, I swear to you, Nmixx.
JYP blew their load with Nmixx.
Well, Stray Kids is also on here, and it's a mixtape, but the production of everything seems insane. We'll be checking out the whole thing because it is a mixtape. People will be wondering why we're not checking out SSERAFIM's full project. When we then check out too much movie and too many, when we do check out too much music from different labels and stuff, it does become problematic. And I do want this podcast to go out on Waleska's birthday. So
Because it would be really funny if it wasn't.
no, it wouldn't be funny. It would be wrong. So, getting in touch with all these labels is kind of tough sometimes. But anyway, so Nmixx, in my opinion, have the strongest discography of all girl groups at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's a statement.
And guess what? If you see our first review of Nmixx,
we were
we were not.
What was that?
Yeah, we were not charitable to say the least.
But they definitely are one of those groups that suddenly became one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think right now, girl groups wise,
them and XG, they're really up there in my playlist.
like my top 3 at the moment in terms of things we listen to a lot. Probably XG number 1, Nmixx number 2, and then most likely like Baby Monster number 3, something like that.
Yeah, and then you put a number 4, A Kiss of Life.
Oh,
yeah. Kiss of Life. Yeah.
That's we
The
listen. Yeah, that's tough.
discography.
So then we'll check out Stray Kids. Bang Chan and Hyunjin have a music video called Escape. Changbin and IN have one called Burning Tires. Han and Felix have one called Truman. And Eno and Sungmin have one called Cinema. And that's everything that's released from them so far. I don't know if they will come out with different stuff, but let's give it a watch. And then, GOT7 Python. Okay, let's start with SSERAFIM.
Hot. Okay. Oh, is this gonna be dance again? Dance music? Oh,
Hope it's R&B or
music. Ooh, freaking wow. No,
I rate them a lot.
I want it to be like electronic dance music again. It's not.
Electro
It's
pop.
electro pop.
Don't capture it.
Okay.
Wish G.
Freaking face card lethality.
They're very pretty. What a charismatic woman.
Okay, the styling is perfect. Oh my god.
It's nice. High pass filter.
That's such a cool thing. Bonnie and Clyde, they made a verb out of it.
Whoa, dude, that dress.
Are we wearing dresses with jeans again? Oh no. I thought she had jeans underneath.
Mate, that look.
Absolutely.
Fucking hell.
The freaking black and white, that's so cool.
Damn, SSERAFIM really out here saying like, how come I'm not your number 1?
Ooh, what a transition! Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh, that's nice! Dang it! What an hit! This is a hymn! And an anthem!
It's nice.
Bonnie and Clyde is awesome.
Insane.
Damn.
Better than Time Wasn't Timing. Oh, a bit of MJ, yeah?
You know what? I like this. They do really good pop. They do really, really good pop.
I think they do commercial R&B better. Blue Flame Blood?
Honestly.
I f with it.
I'm burning high.
SSERAFIM.
Ooh.
They added the fair play, fair play. I have to say, again, I don't think I'm the target demographic for that type of music, but that slaps.
Slaps. Also, what a catchy chorus. What a freaking catchy chorus. Everybody's gonna be singing like something. I'm burning high.
I agree.
It is a great track. Love the styling. Think it's bringing back this like 2005 sort of like aesthetic.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Like Ashley Tisdale would murder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Easy, crazy, and hot. The trilogy has ended. Can't wait for what's coming up next. People are saying, as much as I like this song, I can't believe how criminally short it is. Bring
Yeah.
back 3-minute plus songs with full choruses and bridges.
Tanya, you're speaking truth. You're speaking
has-
straight up facts.
She has 19,000 likes as the time of this, so obviously a lot of people resonate with that.
do
We
agree.
have been saying that for a very long fucking time. There will actually come a point where the songs are 1 minute and 50. All it takes is just in these next few years, just for a few songs that are like 2 minutes to become hits, it's game over.
Yeah, I agree. However,
Because all these data analysts are gonna be like, oh
my God.
well, let's make it 1 minute and 51 then.
honestly, I feel like they have definitely cracked it with this. Like the recipe has worked.
So they're number 8 at the moment in this week's Billboard Artists, and they're gonna continue, but with a bunch more momentum. They are ranking here in the UK as well, top 20.
It is a sick song.
Very good song, very melodic, nothing to say
Very
really.
catchy.
Very
It's
catchy. My only criticism
great
is,
video.
yeah, a bit short, you know, but we are in the modern era, so what the fuck.
Yeah, I agree. However, though, this video is awesome.
The video
They
was
freaking
fantastic, wasn't it?
Love the little like low lighting silhouette
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of stuff. Love the idea of like the black and white section was absolutely stunning.
I think they're
That-
awesome. Genuinely, I think they have such great cast.
I agree.
Sakura is like a great visual
Yeah.
cast. Yunche,
Yunche.
what? I mean, literally, the world's seen it grow, hasn't it? Chaewon, I mean, everyone knows.
Yeah, honestly, all of them. Yeah, every single one of them is like a freaking lethal face guard. This
They're
is
really
great.
interesting.
This is great. I
They're a
like
really
this song.
interesting group, and I guess they are making their case in my book at the moment of like, why should we not be your number one?
I do wonder what the rest of the project that sound like, or what like the vibe of it all is, because
Agreed.
they have been so dance forward, like electronic dance music for like a couple of projects. I do understand that this is part of a trilogy and this is how you want to wrap it up.
Yeah.
However, though, I'm
trying to look up.
I do think, like, you know, I would love to see the body of work of whatever this is, if it's a mini album, if it's this.
So it's
easy,
just
hot.
It's hot LeSSERAFIM package.
Okay, so it's just a single.
So it's the
release.
same
Yeah.
song with, like, for example, Kazuha has a solo version, and the Yoonjin has their solo version, Sakura as well.
All of them,
Everyone
yeah.
just have like a solo version of it.
Okay.
Maybe let's play, I don't know. Let's see what the most popular one is, and we'll just play a bit of it to see what the difference is. Sakura seems to be kicking ass.
What, like the whole song? Just her?
It's even shorter. It's 2 minutes 17.
Oh, maybe it's just her sections. This is so weird. This is demo
is the
stuff.
stem.
Yeah, this is the stems. Damn, it's not even. They're not even processed. That's so interesting. What the heck? Who
What the fuck?
passed this?
Whose idea was
Who
this?
passed this? Because honestly, these stems are not even mixed.
Yeah, they're not mastered. Or
Mastered,
mixed.
yeah,
It's
they're
very,
not-
very strange.
Yeah, very interesting.
Maybe the reason why they're doing this is because maybe they want to sort of how do I say this? How often do you hear like
Exactly.
clearer vocal stems
Yeah,
of, because
yeah.
they're still somewhat post-produced, but clearer stems, vocal stems of idols?
They're not as polished as the
definitely
actual
not polished.
full song, but yeah,
So
this
it
is.
gives an air of we are singers, you know. We do.
Yeah, it does. I do think like this is like peeking behind the curtain sort of like
Yeah.
content, which is great. People do love behind the scenes footage, so this is like the audio version.
But
of
how
it.
odd, eh?
Very interesting.
odd.
Very interesting.
I was just looking at some of the pictures of like Kazuha, because everyone has like very different dresses and shit, right?
Cool.
Weirdly enough, like a lot of my friends know Kazuha. They're not really into K-pop, Korean pop.
I wonder
She's
why,
like very
though.
popular like on the Instagrams and stuff. Or like I guess her pictures just get used a lot. I don't know if she even has a personal Instagram. Regardless, let's have a look at one of our favorites, ladies and gentlemen. Top 3 girl groups of the Feature Friday household. Yeah, Nmixx and Know About Me.
Oh my god, what the heck is that visual?
Well, it's Nmixx, bro. They don't f around.
Oh my god, girl. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh my god. I love their R&B.
Korean R&B is some of the best in the world, I think. Commercial-wise.
Oh yeah, this is going straight to my playlist. This video is so sick.
Wow, what a visual cast. What a pretty woman, mate.
God, this is so great. Okay, her ponytail was a paid actor.
Big up Book Reading Club. Jewish in the basement.
I do love her brunette. This video is so cool, man. Okay, maybe in the lower range. And a brunette.
Let me show you that, show you that. No,
Eat that cube, yeah? God damn, she's pretty.
Stunning girl. I like that. That works. That really works.
What the f- thanks for not making a jersey.
I love that chorus. I love that chorus. Stop.
Damn. That's all vocal effects as well.
Fantastic.
Mate, what the f***? What JYP just said infinite money.
Honestly,
You know, people say like you know, there's other groups that have really good
thumbnail.
Me after the cake hits. People always say, you know, there's other groups that have like amazing music videos.
Yes.
aespa obviously comes to mind. Stray Kids obviously comes to mind. Same label. I genuinely think this is one of my favorite music videos I've seen this year so far.
It is so great. I do think the music video was like an experience on its own.
Mate.
But this song, this like, if you didn't have the awesome music video, I would still be gushing the same way about the song because
The budget is budgeting now.
honestly,
You know what I mean? Also, can I just say something to all writers watching this podcast right now?
Yep.
If you're a K-pop writer or just music writer, just because people in comment sections or this fucking cooked generation uses these types of words, budget is budgeting now, does not mean you can add it in songs.
you cannot make a verb out of everything.
It's insane, bro.
Honestly, sometimes it's a little cringe.
It's nuts. I mean, I did use the word cook to try and explain this.
Yeah, but you
so,
know,
regardless,
you gotta speak the
it's
language.
got in all of us. But I'm speaking in a language that fucking everybody can understand. But yes, the budget, it did indeed budget.
I love the music video. The thing is, like, the song is so good on its own that I don't think, like, personally, like, if it had like a regular music video, like plain old 2D sort of situation, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. It's a great video. I love the song. Obsessed.
Yeah, the song is good enough.
They took the sci-fi world building freaking new level of special effects and
Yep.
made something so cool that took the song from being, oh, I love it, I'm obsessed, to, oh my god, what an experience, you know?
I disagree with this comment here. Now I can say Nmixx is not a group, but Nmixx is a genre. Actually, I think that was the big issue with Nmixx at the beginning.
Yeah,
That they really weren't a group.
What?
They were a genre. And there was a big issue. And I think now they've really solidified, you know, making really good, high quality, streamable music with continuity, congruency.
Yeah, something in that analysis and data analysis under JYP with Nmixx definitely shifted, because you have seen the shift with each comeback, because like you see the B-sides that they become popular.
Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna boom. Yep.
Awesome. And I just think are you a drummer? The ideas of how each comeback, because you have to be so creative every time you come back, right? So you're gonna keep it fresh.
Yet aligned with the objective of the with the
concept of the group. Yeah. But they have done it so well.
Yeah, and look, you can also be musically intricate, and you can still have, you know, technological ways of making things more, you know, what do you call it, intricate and interesting, and musically, what do you call it, progressive, if you like. And you can do it while still being immensely musical in the sense, and they're also quite high quality overall.
Also being commercial, because at the end of the day, you just want to sell. And
at the end of the day, you want to make that money.
Correct. You want to make that bang.
The more money this makes, I think the girls now are in the point of their careers, I presume, where they're actually getting the bag.
Yeah, I think at this point, yes,
yeah, they've done quite a few world tours. Or maybe one, but big tours regardless.
But they have worked
quite a few
lot. Yeah,
comebacks. They're very active. The girls are very popular on their own.
Yeah, they are. Yes, I do love Lily in this like new style.
Agreed. I don't think
long brunette hair. Oof,
yeah, very good.
Great.
All of them are like
look phenomenal.
Very good casts. Let's have a look then. Continuing JYP, they obviously seem to be doing things right. Funnily enough, a few years ago, if you would have asked people like who's like one of the best labels in K-pop, I don't think many people would have said JYP.
That's true.
You know, GOT7 had the whole fucking issue with them. There was also some issues with other groups, and then all of a sudden now it's like JYP's never been more popular. Yeah, he's still memeing, but you know.
But that's who he is.
Yeah,
though.
Something's really happening, quite especially JYP overall. Let's have a look at this. This is called Escape.
I think they.
So we'll just watch it in order of, I don't know, trend. This is trending number 4 in the UK right now.
Let's go.
And it was posted 4 days ago.
I remember when they used to be so underrated. And like in Korea as well as in the rest of the world.
Correct.
And then suddenly they became so international.
Yeah, that's true. Very famous in Spain still, Russia, here in the UK.
Germany,
they sold quite well. Germany.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. Hey.
What the hell?
Why was
boys being boys. Stray boys being stray boys.
This is giving High School Musical 3. The boys are back.
The sky is burning.
Oh, okay.
We always have captions on, by the way.
You know what? I love him buzz cut. It's because he's so pretty.
Hyunjin.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Very nice. Damn, the music video. It's cold as balls.
Come with me, let's escape now.
Bangchan loves this style of music, like to produce. Like
Also, what the fuck is always Stray Kids in chains and fighting each other and shit? Rough and tumble, I call it.
Damn, the visuals though.
That's cool to have that set level of continuity, rhythm-wise.
Vocals, angelic vocals here. That's great though. Love the musical intricacy that is. Nice, well done.
Come with me, let's escape now.
This is prime TikTok chorus.
Perfect for edits.
Literally, I was just thinking of the hot edits that were about to drop with the song. The lyrics. So they are wolves. That's what I
Come
thought.
with me, let's escape now.
Busted.
Oh no! Hyunjin is the wolf.
Whoa. What the fuck?
That was sick.
That was fire. What the hell? I don't know what the hell was going on in that video. All I saw was a bunch of fucking hugging and grabbing and chaining up and shit.
Oh, we're headed for the climax, baby.
I was actually, I swear to you, my eyes were overstimulated, but my ears were fucking loving it.
I'm gonna say, I love everything that was happening musically in that
Yeah,
song.
music is
So
really good.
great.
There was a lot to
Really
analyze
awesome.
there musically, hence why I didn't want to say too much about the video, because it's like really nice. It's rare that you have reggae sort of in K-pop-ish songs.
To begin with, like, yeah, that off, like, on the one off
Yeah,
beat,
the upbeat,
yeah,
on the upbeat rather than the downbeat.
which is nice though. It gives that like bounciness to it.
Chum.
But I think in terms of like vocal quality and like how this was focused,
Dynamics as well.
very nice.
Pretty
That
cool.
second verse comes in so fresh, completely different from everything that you were hearing before, but it's not ridiculously out of sorts. Like, it's still in the same genre.
It
if
didn't
that
feel
makes sense.
disruptive. It never felt
Actually,
like.
very continuous.
Yeah, it felt like a very streamable song. I think a lot of the time, sometimes when you have a lot of the times when you have such complicated music videos that basically feel like short movies, and do have those types of budgets anyways. If you look at the fucking accounting sheets of these companies, fucking hell, sometimes sacrifices some musical continuity for the sake of visual stimulation. It was quite cool that, for example, there were moments in which they intertwined both. You can be, musically complex and stimulating while still playing to the visual stimulation, making it feel more like a 3D sort of experience in the, in all the senses type of the world.
And the beautiful thing about this project though is that each song is like its own storyline. So you have each
How do you know that?
subdivision. Well, I'm just going off from like the visuals. I'm just going like they don't.
They're also, I don't
look
think
like
they're
part of,
connected.
like the
Who knows? I mean, they are trending connectively. This
they
one's
have all released like one day after another.
not really. So the previous one released on the 24th.
Okay.
This one released on the 22nd, but possibly the.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I have no idea.
I think they have all been releasing throughout the week. Yeah.
Right. So this is Burning Tires. This is Changbin
Okay. And I am.
and IN.
Okay.
When I was first, when we first learning the names and stuff, I thought Changbin was Bang Chang and Bang Chang was Changbin.
Oh yeah, same. It was a little confusing at the
And
beginning.
Hyunjin was Felix in one person. Genuinely, I thought they were one person because they were like equally.
Hyunjin.
Yeah, they have like that.
Beautiful. They're equally beautiful. Say how it is.
Nearly
They are-
caught me slipping there. Anyways, let's give it a watch.
Actually, my mom's favorite member from
It's Hyunjin.
no,
Felix.
it's Felix because she gets them confused.
Yeah, I think it's Hyunjin. He's my favorite member, Changbin.
Changbin. Also, he's
Oh, that
freaking
looks delicious. No way, you won't.
Hey yo, freaking UK Garage. See, they're not intertwined.
I don't think so. Round one.
Yeah, they really said freaking budget.
Mixtape.
This is not even like a real comeback. I love him though. He's such
Big
a
fan.
badass.
Big
I
fan.
freaking love him. Also, he writes everything himself. So.
One of my favorite rappers out Korea.
It's given video games. And like superhero movies.
The heck did that mean? Don't kill worms.
Such a cool set. Damn, see, it does give like superhero feel.
Whoa.
Oh my god, they have like a whole mixtape.
They must have laughed so much recording this.
Face off. Nice, that's really cool.
So he ate the worm and he was super high.
I'm looking at the extra scenes.
Oh!
I see a cameo. But I don't think there are any cameos.
Oh shit, that's sick.
That's so cool.
That's good.
Nice.
Speeding ticket, tough. That's your price.
Burning tires. I love that.
Oh, there's more.
Fun.
Nice. Side quest.
What now?
Hunting.
Nice. Cool, cool. I like this. Okay, here's the
I
thing.
like Changbin a lot, man.
Me too.
He's got such a bright future.
I just think he's such a clever lyricist, though.
Agreed.
He's like really dynamic with it.
I like Ian as well, obviously. I think they worked very well together. I wonder why. Maybe they chose this partner. Is that maybe
I just think
personal
maybe,
choice or just
I don't know.
subdivisions wise that we don't know about?
Maybe these are like the projects that they have been working on personally together, and then they sort of like compile them in like a mixtape sort of thing.
School project, world class level. Jesus.
With infinite budget, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, musically speaking, that
That was fun.
it was very fun. I just don't know how streamable that will be, but I definitely think it will have a fucking loyal fan base. That song.
I do think like these songs in their concert are going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, it was a caterpillar. What the hell does a caterpillar mean?
I have no idea. I think this is it definitely has a meaning. I just, woof, you know.
Would you still love me if I was a caterpillar? Changbin, of course. The close-up. Ian's neck took me out. Oh, is that a reference to that?
I don't think
No
so.
piercings. The rap.
The bridge.
Fair enough. Fair
You know
enough.
what I love? That little dance battle that they had at the end, where they were like popping and locking to an electric guitar section.
Unbelievable.
Freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that bit.
Yeah, nice.
There's another two. So this one is now Han and Felix.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
this is trending number 9. It's called Truman.
Oh my god, this sounds expensive. Oh damn. Oh my god.
I sketch visions of my future, but sometimes the wrong shade slip in the picture. Feel like a failure, a loser, but oh my God, reminds me I'm human. Head high, keep on moving, living real life.
This is philosophical.
We're all same, no difference. Felt fear, bad days made me more different. I born free. This is my own movement. We don't care cause we're blessed.
I don't pay, you know we keep it honey. Copping all that shit whenever I want it. It's that.
Oh, let him swear. Okay.
Got trophies in the bag cause I'm stay reluctant.
Hey,
Yeah,
stay.
better bands, raise my hands, subtle fans. Gas is running, hit the pedal, we go fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first and the last. Woke up 5 a.m. trying to catch a plane, we don't waste time. Just a bunch of kid, young ambitions got me out of school. I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules.
Except for my label head, I respect them. Please don't throw me off.
This is our groove, we show us new. We got the
Oh, the
juice.
grumpy in the background.
Yeah, literally. I wonder who the dancer was.
Yeah, he does the wrong ways for him to go. So
Cooking our bases, another one taking our time like Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc,
Man, I eat up
F1 mention.
this shit like I ate the last trip in the bag, like you got nothing to show. That's how I ride. Play, no, we keep it taunting. Copping all the shit whenever I want it. It's that
It's that beast mode. Everyone get caught, I got trumpets in the back, cause I'm still locking. Yeah, run up bands, where's my hands, solo fans. Guess it's running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We're so advanced, we the first and the last.
What does that even mean?
Fire.
Hands, celebs. I was gonna say, lame, you speak Korean.
That is so sick. This is so cool.
We keep it honey.
This is like the ciphers back in the day, you know?
That's sick.
It's the beast mode. Everyone get caught, I got trumpets in the back, cause I'm still locking. Yeah, run up bands, where's my hands, solo fans. Guess it's running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first.
I don't know about this fucking.
The chorus is a little weird, but it's okay. The freaking
Like,
video is
I
insane.
get it, bro. But that makes no fucking sense.
Because they're at another level.
Wow, the beat and production are so fat.
My freaking brain.
You know what my criticism of this song is? Not enough Han in Korean.
I was gonna say there's enough Felix in Korean. That's sort of
Mate.
like
No, but Han's an unbelievable rapper, bro.
Sick.
And like he
Not
can
enough.
spit in Korean.
Yeah, not enough.
This felt too short. I feel like, bro, should have gotten fucking
Another 2
64
verses?
bars.
Yeah,
Who gives a
make a cipher 7 minutes
Yeah.
long. What the heck? Who would be mad about that?
man, like there were people are starving as well for this type of
yeah.
stuff from them. Obviously, I know they do have like pure rap songs, but that with that beat, bro, they don't have that many with that type of beat.
No, and I don't know. The whole vibe about this is completely different. So I would love for this to be
Too
like
short.
an obscure sort of thing that they just release.
Yeah,
and-
too short, and I think way more Korean needed. The whole stupid
thing.
English phrases that make no sense. Yeah, I get it. You're too advanced. You're first and you're last because you guys have been doing something for the first time, and then you'll probably be the last ones to have as much of an impact. Yes, I fucking get it. It doesn't really hit in English. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I feel like awesome opening from Felix. But
More Korean.
The beginning?
Yeah, bro.
The symphonic sort of like speech
More
sort
of that.
stuff. The
More of that.
philosophical. But he needed a verse in Korean.
And then bring some other fucking rappers from the Changmo jump in the belly. You know what I mean? Fuck that
No,
shit.
that wouldn't happen in the label. But
Why not?
but
I know they're
but-
bad boys, but who gives a They said they make their own rules, right? They not take orders. Alright, prove it.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I'm only joking. But
No, that-
I do feel that
It is short.
Han didn't get enough.
Literally too short. That's my own, and it's a lengthy piece for today's modern age of streaming music, streamable music.
Yeah, cause of stay we lock in. What a line, Sunshine Twins. Is that what they call them, Sunshine Twins? I think also a lot of people that probably are listening to these types of rap songs, because Stray Kids have a really diverse discography from my understanding. Obviously, do let me know if you think I'm wrong with my presumption.
No, I think
But-
you're right.
But obviously they do have a lot of very much K-pop songs, switch ups of a ton of different changes and different rhythmicalities, a lot of rap, some singing, sometimes some modern sort of like modern R&B feels to things with the rap.
I feel like Stray Kids really represents what boy group K-pop really is, and like the true core of K-pop. you
Yeah, I
know?
agree.
It's futuristic. It sort of breaks boundaries. It's a little of noise music. It's a little of like pop formula,
EDM.
but EDM. But they have managed to maintain that since the beginning, since they first debuted. So
They're one of those groups that actually they are a bit of a genre themselves. Like it's very
Yes.
actually quite kind of hard to box them.
And I think that's what they wanted to do with Nmixx. But I think Nmixx has too much vocal capability
Agreed.
to just let it just slip by, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's a different concept,
I
different
know.
groups, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I know, but I'm just...
I agree. No, I'm totally with you. But I also feel like people who then are going to be attracted to these types of songs or just stays in general, I doubt that they are listening to fucking Changmo. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
doubt that you're listening to... maybe you could be listening to Shiko. He's fairly accessible to most people. But you're not going to be listening to, Baewi or underground Korean rap scenes with which this type of beat. Holy shit,
They
dude.
slap so hard. And I do love what happened
Like the
here.
Bad Boys, J Park's
I do-
label.
I do- well,
former.
I do
Jay
love
Park's label.
I do love what was happening here in terms of like the music production of it. Really consistent, really cool. Love the visual aesthetic in the music video. I think the music video is so insane. It
Slapped.
really took me out of everything. Like that was awesome.
Well,
I would have loved for a Felix Korean.
agreed. More Felix more Korean in Felix.
Yeah.
Or more Felix in Korean and more Han in Korean.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, but regardless, it's still very good.
Next.
This is called Cinema, so if we like that video, what the
Like the cinema. Oh, sorry. Lino and Sungmin.
high expectations on this one because it's called Cinema.
Also, the vocals here. Damn, they filmed this in the bang on the middle of the winter. Cinema, is it cinema? It's a ballad.
Feels like
See,
an OST.
no, and the vocals are mixed very little.
넌 다가와 내 옆에 앉았고 그 순간 암청과 함께 문이 열렸네. When this light goes down, story starts to rise up. 스쳐가는
Good song.
명 사이로 오늘의 막이 열려. Never stop waiting down. 명장면을 담을 때까지.
I love how his vocals were very little touched.
Sour cinema.
I love this!
Let me be your cinema.
Good song.
Great.
This is our cinema.
See, this is some really good mix between visual and auditory stimulation a lot of the moments.
Yeah, very congruent video to the song.
Feels very cinematic. Pun intended.
I love this.
It feels like an OST, yeah.
Great, absolutely.
This is actually the strongest I've ever musically speaking.
I love it. Listen, this is the part in the concert where you're bawling your eyes out. This is the waterworks.
Here the light shines again. Ending credits going up. You and my name together on it with the final curtain call. And the night after night.
No, this is, yeah, crying, sobbing.
I'll be waiting. Welcome to our cinema.
Nice! So great!
Good song.
Great track.
Very good song.
Fabulous track.
Very, very. I want to see creds.
Now, here, can I speak?
Yeah, go on,
Damn,
mate.
how are you gonna see that?
Yeah, go ahead. I can read all of it.
I loved it because especially for the lack of vocal makeup that they use in both of them. Like it's very much like they try to capture as much of their natural vocal essence as possible. Because in the comebacks, both Ilino and Sunmin, they are very much like the relief in the songs.
Correct.
Like they are the sort of like the disrupting, sort of like the oasis in the desert. You know, like they're creating sort of a different dynamic to the songs.
Agreed.
And their vocals are usually mixed and mastered in a way that it creates this sort of like dreamlike effect. They have a lot of like there's a lot of production that goes behind
the
their
release
vocals.
of tension for sure.
Yeah. So when you're seeing them in this environment, they really stripped away a lot of like the costume, if you like.
Yeah.
And I really like the vulnerability that you're hearing some of the vocal human nuances, like the breath in the wrong place and the plosives in the parts where you wouldn't expect them. Yeah. And I really love to hear the glottal onsets and things like that technically speaking usually take them away in like pop tracks. Right. They sort of get smoothed out. But in this song, they managed to master it in a way that they maintained the, like, I don't know, like the natural vocal element.
I think it also helps so much with sort of its ability to emotionally connect with the audience. You know, it did feel like an OST. It felt very emotional. It felt like also like somewhat of a love letter to all the fans. Very interesting. I think it would have made sense if this is the last one, because it's a lot softer than the other ones. This one released 2 days ago.
Yeah,
actually yesterday.
It would be like the perfect sort of closing act.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah, no, the waterworks. I would literally be weeping if I saw this live.
Because, I mean, I didn't want to say it just in case I was wrong, but I thought that Sungmin was like a main dancer. I don't know if he's actually part of the vocal line. Obviously, he can fucking sing.
I thought he was a singer. Like,
He could. I think. I'm not too sure.
obviously.
I'm not too sure, but I'm just reading here the comments as well. But I think maybe he's just also known as one of the best dancers. But yeah,
just
people are saying
such-
they had me sobbing my eyes.
Yeah,
I
literally.
need you. You need me to stay. Ui. What a hard name for a fucking fan name. Fandom. Yeah, because you can do so much play with words with that. It's insane.
Every single one of them had them in the song, which I think is so cool.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
I think this is a fan service. They didn't have to fucking do this.
Honestly,
they're
I do
100%
think
doing
so
this for
too.
you guys.
I
know?
definitely think so.
We win, bro. Okay, let's go to GOT7. Let's continue on the
this is JYP.
former JYP.
JYP.
Either JYP or former JYP.
Yeah.
Python, I have heard the song. We have heard the song. We've even seen the dance practice.
It's true.
But I've actually haven't even seen the music video. Let's give it a watch. This is the fucking, you gotta hold on to my bollocks like a python. Yeah. Is that what it says?
Yes, that's the song.
So weird seeing them again together.
Some people didn't even know that, you know,
I had
Bam
no
Bam
clue
and
this was
Jackson were
happening.
like idols.
Yeah, he's an idol and a half.
Play with feelings, but I thought you
Happy
would
birthday!
The way that I'm addicted is specific. It's your vibe, it's your mind, it's the things I can't describe. I've been running backwards like a marathon.
People forget, right?
Kim Jong, he came. He delivered.
What a cool video!
JB come on.
Watch me with the
Yo,
lights
Bamba,
on,
what the?
hold on you like a fighter.
Wow, the song's better with the video. I'm a big fan. Like a python.
Go, Mark. Tell him how it is.
Mark Lee? No.
No.
That's Spider-Man.
Private planes, I got taste, I got 7 golden rings. My accountant call me up, set the money, stack the space. What a snake, what am I?
Okay.
Don't even try to lie. I wish I could let you grow. I wish I could say goodbye. I've been running backwards like
This bridge? Oh, so good.
Don't choke, man. Relax.
Everybody, I know I'm a night god.
Watch me with the lights on, but you gotta hold on me like a python. What the? It slaps!
I was falling for the shooter.
They haven't missed a single step. Like. But you gotta hold on me like a python.
They look incredible. I feel like they haven't taken a break. Like, I feel like they never took a break.
What? Why can't they just keep doing this?
I don't know. Why can't they?
I mean, they're busy. Bam Bam is so famous. Jackson's so famous. I don't know what Jin Young and JB are up
to.
to.
A lot of acting. So, you know, people didn't know that he was a former idol.
Oh.
Like, they thought that he was a Korean actor.
Winter Heptagon. Maybe they're working on a project. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Maybe they're working on a project.
I would love for that to be a thing.
Yeah, I will show all the love and all the support and everything I can.
For that to be a thing.
Yeah, it's part of a thing. It says Winter Heptagon, GOT7, Python. So they're definitely coming with a project then. Every time someone likes my comments, so I'll watch it again.
Like it right now. Watch it again right now.
There you go. La 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 la. You've been liked. Now return and watch it for the 56,301 time.
I know I'm a night god. Watch me with the lights on.
What interesting. What the fuck? Yeah, it's awesome.
Sick.
Perfect.
Phenomenal.
I think this is perfect.
I really do feel like they haven't taken a break. Like, this GOT7 is the same GOT7
I think it's better.
It's definitely better. But I feel like in terms of like the vibes, you know how like when groups like go to the military,
It does
like
feel
this,
like they lose a bit of their flair and spark. Maybe not
Yeah.
flair, but spark.
these guys haven't lost that.
It looks cool.
They came back swinging.
Yeah, and again, like, if their songs,
run.
this did like 18 million views, maybe like 30 million streams. If their songs are doing that well, why can't they just keep doing this?
Keep going, guys.
And
What
plus,
the
now
heck?
they're all rich as fuck.
Fan service.
Yeah, they're all rich. They all have their individual careers anyways. It'll just be
Yeah.
a nice thing. You drop an album a year, something like that.
Yeah.
Do a tour a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying it like that shit's easy.
Like,
but you
as
know what
if,
I'm trying
you
to
know?
say, you know?
Yeah.
He obviously, Jackson's just released, I think he's released something today.
I think he is doing a lot of stuff for
Magic Man 2. Yeah, we reviewed some of that work,
I
both here
don't-
and in China.
I don't know what Bam Bam is up to. I know he's been interviewing a lot of people. Like he's
Bam
been,
Bam does what he wants.
Yeah, Bam Bam.
Because he's
is
so
a-
famous and he's got such a look and he makes music.
Yeah.
That it's like, well, why wouldn't we want you anywhere?
Yeah,
Like
I
they
know.
want him everywhere.
Yeah. I know that.
How's Mark doing?
I think he went back to America and then started twitching.
Ah, so he's twitching, yeah? Good on him.
Like that was like years ago. I
That
think.
is true. I remember when he was doing vlogs and then he was doing like his songs.
He went home. He went back home and then he was like
Oh, fair
chilling
enough.
for a really long time.
Okay, fair enough.
JB
what's
released
JB doing?
JB released a bunch of like his own projects because you know he used to compose a lot for GOT7 and stuff.
Yes, actually, he used to get turned down a lot for
Yeah.
in JYP, didn't he? And he made fucking bangers, as you can obviously fucking tell.
Yeah, a Young Jay, he's been dancing a lot. He also released some projects and
So
stuff.
he's got 1 million subs on YouTube. Oh, the last thing he released, JB, was Crash.
Ah,
Who the fuck was in that label, the J Park label?
yeah, JB. and
JB,
Yin
right?
Young.
Yeah, that's right. They-
Not
no,
Yin Young.
JB was
Young Jay.
Young J, but JB was in the J Park label, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Both of them were.
Ah, that's right. Because
Yeah,
they did a
they-
few songs.
yeah.
They were in that.
They literally caught it at the end of the wave, which
That's
I
right.
think is such a freaking
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that J Park was all of a sudden obsessed with making alcohol money, which, you know, if
Fair
you want to
enough.
really make real money,
Fair enough.
then we're talking. But anyways, I
more
thought
soul, more life.
I thought we would do a short little birthday.
Ah, yay! I know I'm a night god, watch me with the lights
But she's
on.
fucking got a hold on this neck like a python. Merry Christmas, mate.
Thank you very much.
Jingle balls and happy birthday.
Yes. Okay, well, I guess.
Blow it out and take a bite of the fucking cake. Blow it out first. Blow it, mate. Fucking blow it like a python. Take away my lights on. But
Alright.
she's gotta blow this candle like a python. Do it. The wish. The smoke alarm goes off.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, look, it's so tiny, guys. Okay, I wish
Tiny
with the
bite,
first.
mate. Tiny. She's been looking.
Chops it off.
She's been eyeing it down. It's like, I want some as well.
Guys, you don't understand. I've been looking forward to this cake.
Okay.
It's my favorite cake. Okay.
Now bite it, bro.
I have to think of a wish. Okay.
Yeah, mate.
I got buttercream only.
Goodbye.
Adios.